Yeah, this is Point Black coming in on a hard and off the card, coming with the flu straight to the barrio, and coming with the heat to the motherfucking street. This is PBNN Point Black National News, the late edition, as we see. You know what I'm saying? So all who in the background listening, you better get up on this, because you know y'all like hacking phones and all that type of good old shit. You know what I mean? So Point Black has got to get it right once we hit it with that boom beat. You know, we do all in that line ass slips. You know what I'm saying? And that's a fact in Point Black. You know? That's a fact in Point Black. Coming hard off the card. You know what I'm saying? And coming with that flow from the barrio and the heat from the street. As we can see. You know what I mean? Now we're looking at a situation where we have all kinds of things, like I said, and we got to stay up on it every day. You know, they always spying and doing what they do, but nobody cares. You know what I mean? Because too much is connected when we looking, jumping right on Biden's head with this bill. You know, when we look at it, he's borrowing and paying, you know, every other. You know what I'm saying? You know, he paying every other. You know, and he should be paying. In other words, what I'm saying is he's borrowing all this money, 3 point something $trillion, and trying to say he's gonna do this and that for the people. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, that's his request of the money he borrowing to what he said he gonna do for his self and his administration, basically. But all the basic functions is what I'm saying should be running on a regular basis. You know what I'm saying? There should be no stoppage of no government social security, social service, whatever federal program that is out here running for the people on a constant level, because I'm sure he ain't waiting for his millions of dollars. You know what I'm saying? While they do all of that. You know what I'm saying? But when it comes to us, you play these fucking games while you're to the top with millions in your pocket. You know what I'm saying? So let's keep it 100. So whatever infrastructure bill that he has should be going with what he wants done. But when it comes to the regular people stuff and the work and the this and the that and the social security, that shouldn't stop, and that should be on a regular basis without his infrastructure plan. Let's just keep it 100. Let's keep it 100. You know what I'm saying? It should be a separate bill of a dream that he has. You know what I mean? Because when it comes to crookedness, when it comes to crookedness that comes in, you know what I'm saying? This is what you get. You know what I'm saying? This is what you get. Social Security should not stop because of his infrastructure bill or have anything to do with it as far as an infrastructure, which means you're gonna be really rebuilding the structure, or the structure that's already built. You're gonna use that to rebuild something. You're gonna use the money to repair the damages within the structure, more so I should say. You know what I'm saying? And Biden, seems like he's trying to cause a Great Depression, even at the raising the debt ceiling and the amount of money he wants to borrow. You know what I'm saying? We gotta look at that. You know what I'm saying? That's important if you ask me. And that's just my opinion. So you can take it for whatever you want, spying in the background. You know what I'm saying? You can take it for what it's worth. If you ask me. The debt ceiling, when we look at the debt ceiling, it's similar to an individual credit card that limits the how to put it. It's like when you look at the infrastructure and the debt ceiling, it's like having a credit card. You know what I'm saying? A credit card limit. As money is owed and increase at the same time. You know what I'm saying? The money that is owed, it makes it increase. You know what I'm saying? The government must raise the debt ceiling due to the fact that more is spent than the amount that is coming in from taxes, which is understandable, and it makes sense based on the vibe of business. If you are taking in less money, how you gonna spend more money? You know what I'm saying? So there has to be a rotation with the flotation, as we see, and that only makes sense. Nobody ain't saying nothing. Nobody's saying anything wrong with that. But as we see, that is the flotation with the rotation. You know what I'm saying? But I think his name is Fitcher. You know what I'm saying? And others believe that that is not the reason, saying, so come down in part, is what he's saying, to the way the U.S. Treasury bonds the Treasury bonds are used to pay Social Security. You know what I'm saying? He's trying to say that the reason, saying is so come, I guess, down on they're coming down on it, like in a thing, saying that they're not spending the money right. You know what I'm saying? In part to the way the U.S. Treasury bonds are used to pay their Social Security benefits, or or are handled. Generally, those funds are invested, into government bonds, in exchange for the public debt, and then cash when the government needs to issue a check. So in exchange, they take that and they flip that into government, and somehow they flip that. You know what I'm saying? But when they need to bust a check or get some money or whatever, they use it in interchange for the public debt, in a sense. So it's a whole lot of bullshit trickery, and you could thank David Rockefeller, going back to that clown. You know what I'm saying? To cash a check to the beneficiary. You know what I'm saying? To the beneficiary. You know what I'm saying? All that can happen, he's saying, without exceeding the debt limit. You know what I'm saying? As Mr. Fincher says. I see, the reason that they need to work on this bill or anything to do with the debt ceiling is because the trickery that's played within the wordplay that I just read has, a lot to do with their game. And the people needs to understand that it still comes out, no matter how you twist the trickery around, to checks and balances, especially when you say Treasury bonds used to pay, Social Security. You know what I mean? When we look at that, you know what I'm saying? So the bonds in which they're saying this, so then now they're connecting it to the fact of the taxes not coming in enough. But when we really look at it, we know that's bullshit in a sense, because you have plenty of money coming in, because you don't let nobody get away with virtually nothing, unless you guys are up there wasting the money and doing all kind of bond trickery, switch around, exchange, and all that kind of garbage in order to steal money for many, many years. You know what I'm saying? So they need to not even raise the debt ceiling, if you ask me. What you need to do is get yourself straight and get that bill organized so that it fits within a very limited hike of even the debt ceiling. That way now you don't put that on the people, because I'm saying, you got the people poor by paying all these taxes back to you for many, many thousands of hundreds of whatever years. You understand what I'm saying? And they don't miss it. You know what I'm saying? You could inflate and deflate and all that garbage you're looking at. You know what I'm saying? So we have to look at this beneficiary also, as we see what they're talking about. You know what I mean? I see Hassel, or whatever her name is confident that New York will win. You know what I'm saying? The federal case, Trump is subject, as she is so sure. You know what I'm saying? That they're going to win the Supreme Court case, I guess. And is a looker, you know what I'm saying? Knowing that they are in on it, as we see. This is about a past due bill. You know what I'm saying? It is about a past due bill. So we see, notice, she's not really speaking, she's only talking about curing, but never about tracing. She already put these things into play. You know what I'm saying? She's not curing nothing. You know what I'm saying? And she's not caring about nothing when it even comes to personal choice. A Marxist feeling is here again. But she's supposed to be New York governor. But don't value personal choice or personal choice at all. Number 5, huh? Number 5, as she has shown, as we see, part 2.